Today's your Brut day.
Today you've got a running start. You're a man who feels the part.
It's your lucky Brut day today.
All the signs look good today, and everything seems to go your way.
Today's your Brut day.
You can feel your luck running hot.
Today's your Brut day.
With Brut, you'll give it your best shot.
Today's your Brut day. It's your lucky Brut day.
Make every day your Brut day with Brut by Faberge.
Today.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season 2. You're listening to the Cologne podcast. I'm Myke.
And I'm Ryan.
We're two best friends. We're on a fragrance journey.
That's right.
We're smelling things and giving you uneducated opinions.
On the world of fragrance.
On the entire world.
And guess what? We're fully back, guys. We've had our break. We've had our fun. We hope y'all did as well. Let's get into it.
Oh, my Lord. Here we go. You're ripping off everybody. You've been watching too much fragrance channels on YouTube. Yeah. Guys, we're excited to be back. Hopefully you had a happy, healthy, enjoyable holiday season.
Yeah, and just get ready. Tuck them back, boys, and ladies, whatever you want to do. We are coming hard. We're ready for Season 2. We've been pumped about this.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be going over something that we've been wanting to do since Season 1.
Yeah, Jeremy hit us up a long time ago at buymeacoffee.com/Cologne podcast and said, you guys need to do an episode on Brut. And we said, we will.
And so now we are.
We shall. And we're going to. First, I've got to let you know what Janice74 says about Brut on Fragrantica.
Hit us up.
I used to like this cologne and deodorant. When I was 17, I remember buying the antiperspirant deodorant, and I loved it then. The way it smells now, it's just not the same as it was years back. It's not strong. It just doesn't have that natural, lasting, masculine scent like it used to. Big thumbs down from Janice74 at Fragrantica.
Hell yeah. Out the gate, taking fucking aim at everybody. Welcome to the new year, guys.
Here we go. What a way to start off with Brut. And we're going to get into that. But first, we got to give them our one-night stand review of that Santa-killing fragrance, Spicebomb.
By Viktor and Rolf. Hit the fucking music, Todd.
Yeah. One-night stand review.
Well, Ryan, you're rolling out of that black heart emoji, sparkle emoji bed that is Viktor and Rolf.
Yeah, they actually liked the thing. I didn't think they would ever give us any feedback, but they gave us a black heart emoji.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's good.
It's because of your black heart for destroying Christmas for everyone on Earth.
You know, the PR team's probably like, hey, somebody mentioned Spicebomb for Christmas.
Let's check it out.
And they murdered Santa.
Yeah.
It's still a classic. I fucking love that scent, man. I really do. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I fucking love that scent.
Probably unlike Brut. It's an oldie but a goldie for us, man. We wore it so much. We loved it. It was a signature scent for a long time. Years.
Yes. We haven't bought one yet. I know I said I want to buy a bottle. I haven't bought one yet, but I still plan on it, and I'm going to because, man, I love that scent, man. I love that profile. I think it's super masculine. I mean, it really is. To me, it's like one of the most recent masculine fragrances, I think, for our generation that came out recently. I just think that. I really do.
Yeah, well, we were looking at the reviews online. I mean, we smelled this way before we were on Fragrantica looking at reviews. So we'd already formulated our opinion, but a lot of people were saying it smelled like vanilla Coke. And after I read that, I could smell kind of where they were going with that on it. And it's kind of fun, man. I dig it now. It's kind of got new life to me again after putting it back for a while.
Yeah, we took a long break from it, from seriously wearing it practically every day for like a few years. So it was a fun episode to revisit that fragrance. So I love it. And I still recommend it as for anybody who cares. As a buy.
It is a buy. So you can go and buy it, or you could sample it by going to today's sponsor, myfragrancesamples.com.
That's right. If you head over to myfragrancesamples.com.
Myfragrancesamples.com.
And that's myfragrancesamples.com?
You got it, Ryan. Myfragrancesamples.com. You know that we've partnered with Mark plenty in last season. He's been a huge support to the show.
Yeah.
He's hooked us up with gift cards to give to you guys. He sent us fun decants to check out. He's been a longtime friend of the show. And now we're happy to say he's sponsoring today's episode. So thank you, Mark. If you love the podcast, go show some love to Mark as well by going to myfragrancesamples.com. Brut.com.
All right, that wraps up our one night stand review of Spicebomb by Viktor and Rolf, and now we're getting into the most masculine sin ever created on this planet Earth.
That's right. Was it 007 himself was fastening flamethrowers with the aerosol version. Brut by Faberge. Here we hit it up.
All right, and it's a splash on, which I'm not a fan of pouring liquid on me.
Splash it up, y'all.
You want me to go first?
Do it.
I guess I am, because I fucking grabbed it first.
Yeah, you're like, you want me to go for your freaking...
Ooh. All right. Oh, boy. Kind of oozed out of its container onto my arm. It has like a little... That's Myke beating his wrist together, okay, guys?
Oh, wow. This does not smell like I remember it. It does and it doesn't.
It doesn't smell bad, and it reminds me of something that I've actually said reminded me of something before in season 1. There we go.
Yeah.
It smells like Canoe. There was a fragrance called Canoe.
Oh.
Very soft. This is very soft smelling to me.
What was the one that reminded you of Canoe?
I want to say it was Sauvage for some reason.
No, it wasn't Sauvage.
Was it not Sauvage?
This does remind me of my childhood.
Yeah, it reminds me of childhood. It's very soft to me. It doesn't smell masculine.
Man, I was expecting it to be real stingy and alcohol-y and...
You know, maybe we're misinterpreting what masculine means here, because what I was about to say was that it reminds me of fresh shaving. Like I just freshly shaved.
Yes.
Like with Barbasol, which is, by the way, guys, just a little rant. Don't waste your money on anything out there that isn't just Barbasol. It's like 90-something cents. It's fucking shaving cream and it works and it's great. I get the one with aloe. But it reminds me of shaving.
I dry shave.
Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Why would you dry shave?
I don't know. I'm just used to it.
Fuck that. No way.
For real.
Oh, no way. You got this scruff. There's no way I'm fucking dry shaving that shit.
Well, I don't dry shave my neck most of the time. Most of the time I just use the beard trimmer down there. I'm not trying to get that close shave. I leave that for Forbes. Man,
yeah, this to me, though, it does have that. You just put on some shaving cream, you shaved after a hot lather or something, and it's just like, you smell fresh and clean.
The funny thing is it smells more powdery than I remember.
I agree.
I thought it was going to be more stingy. This, honestly, is pretty close to what I remember Stetson smelling like when we sprayed it season 1.
No. I was just about to say, I'm actually shocked at how pleasing this is.
I'm not saying it's 1-to-1. I am too, by the way. I'm liking this a lot more than I thought I was going to.
For real. I thought this was going to be shit.
Yeah, I was prepped for it too.
I really did, because Stetson, that one was garbage. But no, this is very clean. Honestly, if I got done shaving, fucking splash this on, man. I would feel good after shaving. This is like, and I'll get into that in a minute, but this is fucking good.
Yeah, I'm shocked at how much I love it. And maybe I'm loving it because it's like really fucking cheap. If we had spent like $30 on a bottle of it, we'd probably hate it right now.
Yeah, this is like less than $5.
Yeah, we literally just bought it this morning. And let me just tell you how dumpy of a place it is. We actually went to buy it from. We went and bought it at the dollar store.
Yeah.
And when we get up to the, it's got the activated sliding doors that, you walk up and they pop up. Well, these didn't work. You literally have to put both hands inside and pry it open.
Yeah, they had a sign that said, door doesn't work, slide open. I'm
yeah.
Like, all right, great.
It's like close behind you because it's cold as hell out here too.
Yeah. So yeah, we go in there, we pick that up, and we actually picked up a couple of other ones.
Yeah, we won't say now, but they're coming.
Yeah, but we got this, and man, I am shocked at the price, and it smells pretty good.
It does, but it's also like everything smelled like this whenever I was younger, I remember.
Yeah, I agree. And it is soft smelling though, but it reminds me of a freshly just the cleanest shave you've ever gotten. When you rub your face, there's like nothing. It's baby smooth. And you smell like this.
The funny thing is, if you look at Fragrantica, overwhelmingly positive reviews for this.
Yeah, and it's trending hard. We were researching this prior to this, and I'm like, man, I cannot believe how hard this is trending.
Yeah.
And I was expecting it still to be shit with it still trending hard, but now I get it. I see why.
Yeah.
What an easy fragrance.
Yeah, and I really feel like if you wore it, people would still be like, yeah, he smells good.
Oh, it's a clean smell. And you know what? Does this technically qualify as a green fragrance?
I thought it was a fougere. Okay, well, if you're new to the show, because I know some of you guys, you're coming in hot. You're new, and if you haven't listened to many episodes, you need to know by now we are not experts.
No,
we're not busting out words like clary sage or fougere or fill in the blank. Some of these fragrance community monikers that people use for fragrances. We're trying our best. We're two best friends. We're going on a journey. We're giving you uneducated opinions on the world of fragrance.
Yes. I feel like this, to me, it smells like green to me, but it smells good.
I think you're wrong, Ryan.
I'll be wrong then, I guess.
I'm highly intellectual when it comes to fragrances, and I want to believe this is a fougere. But it's good, and it begs the question, who's wearing it?
Man, I can tell you exactly who's wearing this.
For every man who wears Brut, there's a woman who loves what he smells like. Because there's something about Brut that's nice to be close to. And nobody knows that better than a woman. Brut. It smells like a man.
Hello? Honey, I was just thinking about you.
Brut. It smells like a man.
I feel like this is a person who wears this has got fucking nice stubble. They got coffee grime, fucking 12 o'clock shadow by freaking 9 a.m. after they freshly shaved.
Yeah.
It's like the Santa Claus all over again.
And they splashed on a little bit of this.
Yes. Like this is vintage Mad Men kind of style to me.
Yeah, this is old school. I mean, Mad Men was set around mid to late 60s starting off, I believe. Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of falls in line because this came out in 68, right?
Yes. And the nose behind it was like Carl Mann. Don't know a lot about him. Probably should. Apologize that we don't.
He's probably a fucking legend, and we're just like, yeah, Carl. I don't know, some idiot, some no name.
Yeah, Karl Malone. He made it. I don't know.
But I will say, it stood the test of time, man.
The fact that you can pick this up in a dollar store for like less than $5,
yeah,
pretty impressive, because the other stuff we've picked up for less than $5 in the past has definitely felt like it was a $3 purchase.
Right. Probably at some point it became unpopular in, say, like the 80s or early 90s, and then maybe it just never made the climb back up. Maybe it held status for so long it was looked as like outdated.
Okay, so my dad used to do, back in the day, timeshare.
Sure, it's still popular now, but it used to be a big, big thing.
Used to be a huge thing back in the 60s and 70s. It was just kind of catching on being popular. My dad used to do timeshare.
Yeah, I don't want to share any of my time these days.
No, but he would show properties and stuff like that. But he said he used to keep, when this first came out, every fucking man wore this.
Yes, it was either this or Old Spice.
Yeah, this, Old Spice, or Royal Copenhagen.
Okay.
Which we need to do an episode on Royal Copenhagen.
Yeah.
But I think somebody recommended us to do that too.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he said he would keep a bottle of Brut. Back then it was a glass bottle, but he would keep it in the actual car that he would tour people, and he kept his cars immaculate. So we're talking like fucking big body Cadillacs and fucking driving around wood grain and smelling like this 24/7, which I'm probably pretty sure the original of this was probably way crazy stronger.
Oh, no doubt. Super stout.
I would honestly, look, we can't throw down $300s of dollars, but if anybody out there has a vintage bottle that they're willing to give us a decant on,
just a tiny little dip,
we'll purchase it, shipping, whatever needs to happen. Email us. Let us know. Just visit thecolonepodcast.com. We have a link there. Hit us up. I would like somebody to reach out and let us smell the original of this if you have it and it's not a burden.
I want to say there's an interview out there on, I think you can watch it on YouTube, of Elvis's wife.
Yeah.
And they asked what cologne he would wear. And she said, back in those days, that's why I said, it's probably either Brut or Old Spice. But you say back in those days, you were either a Brut man, you're an Old Spice man, and Elvis was an Old Spice man.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, man. That's crazy, man.
But you read other places, it's like, I'm sure they probably have both and probably wore both,
They had to. It was probably like that.
They're like,
that
check out my fragrance collection.
Yeah. I got Brut and Old Spice.
Yeah. I got Brut and Old Spice. Well, Ryan, after smelling this flashback to the past,
yes,
are you going to
skip it,
sample it,
buy it? What
are you going to do, Ryan?
Man, you know what? For $3, I might actually keep that. And honestly, it would be something. It's It's going to sound so cliche, like I'm really trying hard here. But
after I get done shaving in the morning. Oh, here we go.
After I get done, I never get rid of my beard, but I line up underneath my neck and around my cheeks. I line my beard off.
Yeah.
But it would be a nice one to like really just splash on. Honestly, if I ever got rid of the full beard, fuck, man. You know, like every once in a while, every man makes this mistake.
Yeah. You accidentally go a little too low or something.
Or no, you just get a wild hair up your ass. And you're like, you know what? I haven't seen my baby face in so long. So then you shave it, and then your wife wants to give you divorce papers because you look like an invalid pretty much.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it would be amazing to splash this whole thing on and feel fresh.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how much I really do like this. For real.
I'm shocked.
And it's kind of subtle. I'm going through a phase right now, Ryan, where I don't like stuff so intense.
Oh, God. Yeah, he was telling me this on the ride home yesterday.
Yeah, I was like, I like things to be a little bit chill. I don't want to be blasting people in the face with my fragrance anymore. Who knows? By the end of season 2, I may be like, only beast modes all the time. But for me, I'm kind of liking more of the subtle approach these days.
Oh, man. I think about yesterday.
Oh, here we go.
So me and Mike he's done this more than I have, but he was like, hey man, I'm usually a handyman and do some other stuff over here. Would you want to help me with this weekend? Right. So we went to Dallas together, and sure enough, we worked together all day. It was actually fun. We had a blast, as we always do. But like the first few minutes we're there, the young lady there was like, man, one of y'all smells so good.
And I just pointed to Ryan because I knew she could smell his.
And of course, she smelled Mike, and then she's like, it's him, you know?
Yeah.
And she's actually a listener of the show.
That's right.
So hi to her. She listens, hi to her. But she said, let me guess. And of course, she couldn't. I had to tell her it was red tobacco. Guys, that fragrance is amazing. Yeah. And they kept smelling all day. Then they gave Mike the old, hey, Mike, why don't you ever wear? Because I've been trying to get him to wear this. I don't know why, but he refuses. I think it's that syndrome of I'm recommending. So he's like, hey, fuck you, Ryan.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of reasons why I would say fuck you, Ryan, but this isn't one of them. For me, there's a couple of fragrances I'm wearing right now that I feel like do it better.
Okay.
One is Argos Triumph Bacchus.
It's gorgeous.
The other one, believe it or not, 2.6 Elixir.
I don't feel like they smell close to me.
No,
but that one is a good one.
They do have a sort of tobacco, boozy sort of thing going on. And to me, I like 2.6 Elixir better for what it does. It's more unique, and we'll get into it, but that fragrance I've had the wildest compliments on. I mean, just strange compliments based on that one. So I try to wear it a lot. Let's sew this episode up, okay? It's been episode 1. I'm so excited. We're back in the fucking groove, baby. Okay. Here we are, back in the saddle. These first couple episodes, keep in mind, we've been on holiday, so they may be a little rough to start, but oh boy, we're setting back in.
We really are. And again, I am as well. I am so excited. You guys helped us grow so much last year.
Yeah.
And showed so much appreciation to us, emails and everything else, buying us coffees, whatever. You guys have done so much. We've been so grateful for this opportunity to provide something for you guys, and we're stoked to do it again. Here comes season 2.
Yep. Thank you guys so much. We do encourage you to check out myfragrancesamples.com. If you're in the U.S., there's free shipping and you get a free sample with every order. Thank you again, Mark, to being the sponsor of today's show. And if you want to get a hold of us, just go to thecolonepodcast.com. We've got links there to where you can check out all of our socials, but also shoot us an email or even support the show by buying us a coffee.
Yes. And until next time,
spray it up, y'all.
Season fucking 2.